Alright, so when I first started playing Genshin Impact, I felt like the wishing system or the summoning system in this game was kind of not explained very well and was kind of confusing. And even when I ended up asking friends or looking it up, I ended up kind of being more confused than I was before I asked them. So what happened was I ended up summoning on the third standard banner way more than I probably should have ever. And what ended up happening is I ended up with more Monas and Chi-Chis than anyone probably ever wants. So I kind of don't want other people to be making the same mistake, so I thought I'd kind of make a video to try to make it as simple as possible. So, if you don't want to read this wall of text that they use to explain it, then you'll kind of understand it more. Because when I first started playing the game, I kind of didn't really understand how anyone could ever possibly understand what any of this even means. So, alright. Kind of like the Cliff Note version of this would be whenever you summon, you have a chance, a very, very, very low chance of getting a 5-star character. And that 5-star character is less than a 1% chance. And how it works is if you don't get a summon within 90 5-star character within 90 summons, what happens is on the 90th summon, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star character. Out of the 5-star characters, imagine it like this, right? Think of it as a coin flip. You flip a coin, it's either heads or tails. There's only two sides. If you get heads, you get the featured character. In this case, it's Shenhe. If you get tails, it'll be one of these 5 characters: the Keqing, Chi-Chi, Jean, Mona, or Diluc. In the case that you're unlucky or lucky, depending on which one you want, if you, let's say you get Mona, you landed on tails when you flip the coin. Unlike real life, in real life when you flip a coin, every time you flip a coin, it's a 50-50 chance, it's a 1 in 2 chance you'll land on head or tails. You could flip the coin 100 times and it'll still be random. But in Genshin, the one thing I do like is that unlike other games where you could spend thousands of dollars and get nothing that you want, in Genshin, when you flip that coin, if you lose the coin flip the first time and you get something that you don't want, on the next time that you flip it, you're guaranteed to get that 5-star that you were looking for. So in this game, that's what people mean that you could kind of save and target for the 5-star characters that you want. So it makes it a lot more free to play friendly as compared to other games where you have to whale and spend like thousands and thousands of dollars, or else you'll just never get what you wanted. In this game, you could get guaranteed to get the characters that you wanted. So, which is why I kind of like this game a lot more. So, a little bit more of like an in-depth explanation would be, you'll kind of hear the term 50-50 a lot. And it's kind of really confusing because it's a little bit misleading when you think about it. So again, we'll kind of go back to when talking about the 90 summons, right? If you're super unlucky and you summon 90 times and you don't get the 5-star character, on the 90th summon, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star character. Again, we'll go back to the concept of flipping a coin to make it a little bit easier. When you flip the coin, there's two sides. If you win the coin flip, great. You get the character that you want. Let's say you don't win the coin flip and it lands on the other side. Again, you'll get one of these 5 characters. How it works is, if you end up getting these 5 characters, on the next flip, you're always guaranteed to get the featured banner character. In this case, in this month, it'll either be Xiao or Shenhe. And then the cool thing about this is this actually carries over to every month. So in this case, let's just say the banner ends in 4 days, and the next banner will be Ganyu and Zhongli in this case. You can actually save your pity, pretty much the amount of summons that you made, for the next banner. So in this case, since my last 5-star, I have 3 pages, so each page has 6 summons, right? So 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I already have 22 summons saved up. So with the 22 summons saved up, that means that I already have 22 out of 90. So when I reach the 90 summons, or before I reach the 90 summons, once I reach the 90, if I'm super unlucky, I'm guaranteed to get a 5-star. In this case, it'll be Albedo, right? I mean, not Albedo. In this case, I already have Albedo, so the next, which was a feature character, so the next character is going to be, you know, either the non-featured ones, which, again, just to go back, the non-featured one, which would be one of these 5, or the featured one, which would be Zhongli that I'm summoning for. So it'll be the coin flip again. In the case that I'm super unlucky, I get another Mona, then within the next 90 summons, the next 5-star, I'm guaranteed to get the character that I want. Just to kind of show you proof of this. So I summoned Albedo, and then the previous character that I summoned prior to Albedo, the 5-star. Let's go a little bit further back. There you go. You'll see that I got Chi-Chi. So when I got Chi-Chi, that was one of the 5, right? So that's why the next 5-star character that I summoned was guaranteed to be Albedo. So that's pretty much how it works. And one other thing I want to point out as well too, when I say, I made a kind of a little bit more simple just to go with the number 90. Does it mean that every time you summon, you have to do 90 summons before you're guaranteed the 5-star? No. When you actually look at it here, again, just going back to my Albedo, if you actually count the amount of pages, so again, there's 6 summons per page, right? There's already 1 summon here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After the 12, so again, if you do the math, let me just do it here. So that's 72 summons with the 1 summon on that page. So it'll be 73 summons. At 73 summons, that's when I got the 5-star. So how this game works is that once you actually reach the after 70 summons, your chance of getting a 5-star is actually way higher. So most of the time between the 70th and the 80th summon, you're probably going to end up getting a 5-star. You would end up having to probably be really, really, really unlucky in order to have to actually reach 90 summons to get the 5-star character. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Most of the time, you could probably consider it that within the 70th and 80th summon, you're probably going to get the 5-star character. So that's pretty much it in regards to how the summoning system works. One other thing I wanted to point out as well too is with the standard wish banner, the reason why most people would probably not want to summon a standard wish banner, I was an idiot for even doing it. I summoned on a standard wish banner because I really, really wanted Diluc. The reason why you shouldn't use a standard wish banner to summon is because there is no coin flip like guaranteed rate when it comes to this. When you hit the 90th summon, it will just come out of this pool of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It'll just come out of this pool of 15. So you have a 1 in 15 chance of getting the one thing that you want. And the next time, since there's no coin flip, it's also 1 in 15 chance. So in the case that if you're someone like me that really wanted Diluc, so you're probably better off summoning on a featured banner instead, because in this case you're only doing the coin flip, and then it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 1 in 5 chance of getting the character that you want. So just be aware of that. In the case that you might look at it and go like, oh, I really want to summon this for maybe like a 5-star weapon, still I probably wouldn't do it, because again, it's a 1 in 15 chance you'll get a weapon, and for all you know, you'll get a weapon that you didn't want, like you got the Catalyst when you wanted a 2-hand sword instead. Most of the time, unless you'll probably end up getting a lot of free gems and free summons on this third banner, and eventually you'll get the free 5-stars. So I wouldn't worry about it. If you really want like a good weapon, you're probably better off just spending money on the battle pass, which is probably just like $10, and then you could just get one of these weapons, which gives you crit anyways. So I'd probably rather do that than to spend money on that. As for the weapon banner, just to kind of touch on it, I probably wouldn't summon on the weapon banner unless you plan to spend money on the game. Yeah, you just don't do it. I'll do a different video if someone wants, but just don't do it. You'll probably end up doing like up to like 240 summons before you get the thing that you want. So that's pretty much it. I hope this kind of helps someone out there, and I explained it well enough without making it too complicated. Again, just imagine it like a coin flip, and you'll kind of understand a lot more. Aside from that, thanks for all the people that's been subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I find it kind of amazing that even more than one person out there watches the stuff that I make. I might do more Genshin content. I don't know. Maybe when I'm summoning for Zhongli, I'll kind of record it in the coming week. But thanks again, and I hope you all have a great day.